There we are.
Hey.
We are live. Okay, I just want to make sure we're in the right groups like I always do. We got...
Hello, everybody. Are y'all there?
They'll start...
Are we here?
Are we here? That's more like it. Okay, so hopefully when you guys start joining us, it's 6 o'clock now. When you guys start joining us, it'll pop up. And if you're here, say hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey.
Hey, Craig. Oh, I'm so excited. He's getting back into Pink Zebra. That's awesome. Hey. So.
Hey, Craig.
Unfortunately, on Be Live, it won't let us see who it is unless you are a member of Be Live. Like we were able to see Craig, but everybody else we can't see unless you guys join. So yeah,
hello,
tell
Melina.
us like Melina did. Tell us who you are so we know who's saying hi and who's checking in.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, everybody. So let's just jump right in. It's August already, and we have a new catalog out, and we are raring to go. Hey, Kelly. Okay, cool. Samantha.
Hey, Kelly.
So cool.
It's already August.
No. So I can't believe that we are already on the other side of reunion, that's done.
Hey, Samantha.
Right? And Kathy and Shelby.
I seen Samantha.
From Shelbyville. I said Shelby.
I seen
Jonna.
Samantha
Hey,
at
Jonna.
the reunion.
From Georgia.
Now,
Liz.
the other people at reunion that I don't know?
I'm not sure. Well, there's going to be a mixture of a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Yeah. Because we had a huge attendance, I guess, that were virtual. And then, of course, those that were live. Hey, Bonnie.
Well, I'm just saying live was awesome.
It was awesome.
Live, I just enjoy seeing everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where I get my energy and enthusiasm from. The people.
Hey, Wendy. Yeah.
The people are awesome. Seeing people,
just connecting.
Getting to hug people and saying hello to everybody.
That was so nice after the last year that we've had.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so good.
And I do want to applaud those of you that were virtual. I know that there were boxes that weren't there, and then there was hiccups with all the virtual stuff. And I still heard so many people, try to stay really positive and keep everybody uplifted and encouraged. And so I am super proud of you guys for doing that. Hey, Dave and Craig are both on there. Awesome. Hi. So anyway, I'm really proud.
It would be hard to time the boxes to get there at a certain time.
Well, that I could totally get that.
I couldn't understand how they guaranteed them to be there by a certain time.
Yeah, and then I don't know if they actually did guarantee it, but still, I mean, I know that had
it's just tough because they don't want them to get them too soon, where they start posting, and then we're live and there, and I mean, it just seemed like it's too hard to figure that out.
And then I know that there was a timing issue with the video, and that was even happening at reunion. Like that was live, and it had, I think Tom and John were just beside themselves.
They were so upset with that.
Yeah, well, they all were, because it was like they had this great thing to be showcasing, and the AV people were, so anyway, but whatever it is, I'm excited for next year. We've got Reno. Hopefully our Canada people can come, and we'll have everybody get together. I think Reno is going to be a really cool destination. I've never been to Reno. I think that's going to be fun.
It's going to be nice.
Does anybody know what the dates are? I was looking for that earlier. I didn't see.
The days are right now. The days are warm, but the nights are cool.
I mean, what are the dates?
Well, no, I'm just saying. I checked the weather today. The weather this morning was 64 degrees.
Okay.
But then the days get warm as far as upper 90s.
That's nice.
But the cool evenings would be nice because you wouldn't be all nasty and sweaty and humid.
Right. Yeah, it was really hot in Branson. Like it was so hot and muggy. And okay, somebody says Reno is great. That's good. I'm excited. I think it's going to be a fun. I remember Vegas was really a fun reunion, and I don't know if it's just because it was Vegas, and for some reason I think Reno is like, it kind of makes me think of that, but isn't there water?
It's on Lake Tahoe.
Okay, that's what I thought. So the only thing that upset me was virtual attendees had the same thing as customers, no perks. Yeah, that's kind of a, hey Desiree. You're there all the time. Okay, cool. Well, I'm excited. Yeah, and I hope, hey, Carrie, I'm hoping, I mean, I know that virtual is awesome to have. It's an awesome it's an awesome option. I just hope that more people are able to get there next year, because truly you cannot beat the connections that everybody makes, and everybody is so excited to just see people and meet new people and hug the people that we haven't seen in a while and all that kind of stuff. So I get it. I definitely get it. July 23rd to July 25th. Thank you very much. I got to write that down because I couldn't find that anywhere. So that's awesome. Okay, cool. So yeah, just try to maybe start thinking of a plan now and don't sleep. Yeah, it's definitely better in person. 100% better in person.
Yes, for sure.
I mean, truly, this one, that was what it was all about for me. I actually took pictures this time. In the past, I've always like, I want to be in the moment and I'm not going to take pictures. And then I get back and I'm like, I don't have any pictures. And I'm waiting for, maybe people have tagged me in a couple. But this time I'm like, nope, I'm taking pictures. And plus, that was an excuse to just, see everybody and hug everybody. And the connections emotionally, physically, and mentally are huge. They truly are. It was, that is to me the biggest part. So anyway, Reno 2022 is going to be awesome. So make a plan so you can get there. If you start planning now, you can totally make it happen. So
it'll be nice.
What do I need to join so that you can see my name on here? So if you you can just sign up with BeLive. It's BeLive.tv, I think is what it is. And then you just you don't have to pay anything. Just do like the free whatever connection and it'll show your name on here. I don't know. You may be able to go back to the original post that I made on in the group and click that. I think there's an option there for you to do that as well. So it just makes it easy. They had to do this because of all the child trafficking and stuff like that. Apparently there were people that were getting names off of this stuff. So
yeah,
very thankful that Pink Zebra goes out of their way to give us virtual. Yes, it is a good thing. I absolutely agree. It's just when there's challenges, it makes it hard.
Being there, you feel more connected and more part of the family than watching it on television or your computer. I mean, being there, you just feel so connected. And it's just awesome.
Yeah.
It's really awesome feeling.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. So, hey, Brandy. So could you touch base on what Tom talked about regarding Facebook selling? So I believe what you're mentioning is on the business page, there is where is my notes? There's actually an option. Let's see if I know I wrote it down. Well, I say I wrote it down, but I don't think I have the paper here. But there is an option now where you can actually sell on your business page, not the market thing, but on your business page. And they've created, or they are creating, I don't know if they're there, I haven't looked yet, but they're creating the actual images that we can use for that going forward. And I will find all my notes. I've still not unpacked everything, which is so not like me. But anyway, when I find my notes, I'll make sure and make a post so that everybody knows what I'm talking about. I got lines across. Well, where is it coming from? Anyway, sell products from your own inventory. Well, yeah, you can do that, but it's actually,
it gives you images to download or to post.
Yeah, but it's on your business page, and people can actually click right on that. But yeah, so if you've got your own inventory, that would work out perfectly. I just finished mine today, unpacking. I've done nothing. I came in and started working right away on stuff that I want to get done. Anyway, but I'll share more about that. Or if anybody else in the group has some notes from that conversation and you want to pop them in on the group, that'd be fantastic too. But we'll definitely do that. Speaking of reunion, I did want to just ask. So, we talked about. Well, I talked about. I don't know if anybody was listening, but about what you do after the conference. How do you make the most out of the information that you did take? And one of the things was going over your notes after the fact, like going over them once you get home and get them unpacked. And then implementing or deciding one or two things that you're going to implement right away, because if you try to implement everything, it kind of falls apart. So I typically will pick one or two things that I really want to work on. One of the things that I picked that it was grow the group on my VIP group. So I started that today. But anyway, and then blocking off time to actually sit down and go, okay, what do I need to do to make these one or two things happen? And then once you get that done, then you can pick a couple more things. But that second thing is that selling thing on the business page. So I definitely will be pulling up that information so I can make that happen as well. But anyway, so I'm just curious, does everybody have a couple of things that they're wanting to implement? And if so, maybe share with us what you're excited to get started with, because I think it's always fun to come off of a conference like that and use the information that you got.
Exactly.
I
may have a new recruit, maybe. I don't know. I've been talking about it today, so hopefully it pans out.
Awesome. That's so awesome. That's cool. Yeah. You've got to have at least 3.
Stop.
This month. Stop. Just this month.
Stop.
No, I'm kidding. But seriously.
Stop.
I'm being serious. You need to.
I know what you're saying.
You need to get some recruits.
I need 3.
At least this month.
Mm-hmm.
I sent you the link. Oh, okay, cool. Thank you. Awesome. Thank you. Brandy wants pink sapphire and game night every week. Cool. See, that's the kind of stuff. And then you just got to make it happen and then be consistent about it.
Pink sapphire, that is an accomplishment, folks.
Yes,
that is so hard to reach. And wow. What is it? $17,000? That's not easy to do at all.
If you're consistent and you it's not impossible by any means.
No, it's not impossible. It's just not easy.
Well, yeah, I think
it's just not an easy task to do that.
pink sapphire, yay.
That's $17,000, and how many, is it 12 months? Is that a 12-month span?
It's from July to June. Mm-hmm.
That is tough.
Mm-hmm.
Really tough.
But it's doable. It's totally doable, and it's a huge accomplishment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really is. Yeah.
Yeah. And if you're getting consistent and you're doing things like the game night, Brandy, and working on things like that consistently, then absolutely, you'll hit pink sapphire. Yeah. Shannon is shooting for pink sapphire and that incentive trip. Awesome. #future innovator. I love it. Starting a monthly team training with 3 leaders and super excited about that. All bringing our teams together on a Zoom once a month. Awesome. That's cool, Melina. Yeah, it's totally doable. If you do, $2,500 a month. Being consistent and building relationships, Sandy.
Yes.
That's awesome.
It's all about relationships. 100%
yes.
Relationships.
Yes, it is. That is true. It truly
is. That's what they're buying. They're buying you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They're buying you. So be nice and happy and positive.
Yeah. And then speaking of the incentive trip, did we mention the incentive trip yet? I think a couple of you guys have mentioned it. Mexico, that's cool.
And it's south of Cancun, between Cancun and Tulum, or is it close to?
It's close to Tulum.
So it's down there by the Hard Rock Cafe and all that.
That's easy to get to, and we got to shoot for that.
It's a short flight.
Yeah.
It should be. Not. Aruba's further.
That's got to be a net.
Mexico should be a real easy flight. Should be easy to get to. It should be a lot of fun.
Right. So you have from now until February 28th, and it's 23,000 points for 1. And if you're wanting to earn it for 2, it's 44,000. So I did some quick math, and y'all check my math because I'm never good at it. But I figured before recruiting, like if it's just based on your sales, $32.86 a month in sales could earn you the trip for 1. So you adding, recruiting to that and getting people started with their quick start.
Yeah.
You're in. You're in.
Right.
Carrie Ann said short flight for y'all, Duane. Right.
Carrie Ann, right. You're going to be leaving from here too.
That's right. Come on down.
Yeah.
So
there's a lot of flights that come through this way.
Yeah, they do. They do actually. They do. They connect here in Houston or Dallas. But,
Dallas or Atlanta.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Jennifer said she's pushing for white sapphire. Nice.
Wow,
that's she's already she reached pink twice. So go for that. That's awesome. Share my goals in my VIP so that they can hold me accountable. I loved that. It was Katie that talked about that, right? About sharing what she was shooting for and going for, or not Carrie, Katie. that was shooting for all that. And I thought that was a great idea. Let them know what you're going for. It gives you something else that they can relate to you about. I thought that was kind of cool. The border better be open or we'll swim the Pacific to get to Mexico, right? Share with your tip group. It made all the difference for me. Shared where I was monthly, and it was such an amazing feeling once I hit it. My customer they love that they helped you hit the goal. That's right. I love that. Carrie Ann's going for white sapphire.
Wow.
You had 56,000 in SV. Wow.
Dang.
That's amazing. That is amazing.
That's awesome.
Yeah, well, congratulations, because that's 56,000. That's huge. That's amazing.
Yeah.
So speaking of big numbers, when we were driving home, can I bring this up about you putting me on the spot? So when we were driving home, I'm just going to share this. From reunion yesterday, Duane asked me why I wasn't on any of the lists this year. Remember that?
No, I don't.
Yeah.
You dreaming this?
No, you did. You said, why aren't you on any of the lists this year? Well, at first, of course, I was like, I got all in my feels and I was like, I suck. Like, what the heck? Why wasn't I on any of the lists? I started really beating myself up. But then I had to remind myself, and I'm sharing this with all of you that might not have been on all those lists. We all have different priorities with what we're working on. And being on the list was never like in my priorities. Now, I was on the Pink Sapphire list, so I was on a list.
I don't know what you're talking about, honey.
You don't remember this conversation? You're just being so, he totally remembers because I was really upset with him for saying that to me. I was like, really? But anyway, whatever your priorities are, you do you. Like, if being on those lists was not the priority, then that's okay. Like, as soon as I was kicking myself, I'm thinking, well, wait a minute. I had an amazing year. I got Pink Sapphire. I got several recruits that hit their quick stars. Like, I immediately had to stop and realize that I did accomplish the things I set out to accomplish. And that's the key, is making sure that your goals are what you want. And I want to see the top 100 too. I'm probably on one of those lists somewhere.
I was on the top 100 years ago.
Actually, I was on a top 100 somewhere because it's on my badge. But whatever, it doesn't matter. It was just the point that I beat myself up immediately as soon as he said that, because I'm thinking, oh my gosh, he thinks less of me because I wasn't on the list, and oh my gosh, my team must think I'm horrible because I wasn't. I mean, you start just feeding yourself this horrible negative information, and then it was like,
you're talking about though, you must have fell asleep on the way home.
Right, that was it. I was dreaming it all.
Yeah.
But again, you decide what your priorities are. If going on the incentive trip is not a priority, that's okay. If you're not worried about hitting Pink Sapphire, that's okay. Although that little pink diamond is really cute, and you're earning good commission when you're making Pink Sapphire, and you're more than likely going to get some recruits from it too, because that means you're selling and you're having parties and you're doing your thing. But that's just, but anyway, so I just wanted to put that out there. Like, it's all good. Whatever your priority is, whatever your goals are, that's what matters. So
our goal is just to make the light bill.
Originally, not anymore. I got to make more than the light bill.
Yeah.
I quit that corporate job.
Right. When we first started, all we wanted to do is pay the light bill. Just pay the light bill every month. And we far exceeded the light bill.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Why weren't you over millions of sales some months? Did they not look at your numbers? Why wasn't I over in millions of sales? Who is that? I don't know who that is. I'm pushing for pinks. Oh, that's a different conversation. Sorry. Somebody else is saying they beat themselves up all the time. Last year was a tough year. Lots of us were just focused on survival. You are so right. Oh my gosh. Why weren't you did they not look? I don't know. I say that again to me, because I don't know what that means.
Well, they only do so many levels for team sales.
Oh. Okay. I gotcha. No, yeah. The award for is it top 3 level or top 4 level?
But
I think
they
it's
call
threes.
It that? They
I
call
don't
it
know
team
what they
sales.
call
They
it.
don't say top
You're
3
right.
levels.
They don't include the entire thing. I see what you're saying. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, but yeah, it's because they don't include the whole thing. Because if they did, I would probably win every single time, and that wouldn't be fair. So they kind of take it by level. So, but again, it's all good because that's not like I'm not super competitive at all unless I'm playing spades or a card game or something like that.
Is that why you always get mad?
Yeah. But otherwise, I'm really not a competitive person. I love to cheer everybody else on that's making those lists. And I would much rather see you guys on there and up on the stage and all that good stuff. Because that's not super important to me. But when somebody else brings it up, you can't help but beat yourself up about it a little bit. So don't beat yourself up. I mean, seriously.
I mean, work the business how you want to work the business. That's
what this is all about. Because I got to tell you, you got to have fun. And there was a point where I wasn't having any fun anymore. And I realized really quickly that my motivation was lacking.
We had a team meeting here at the house, and we were talking about a vendor event. And somebody said, well, why aren't y'all doing that event? Well, first of all, we can do every event.
Right.
And
it was a huge event.
And I told her, I said, if we did all the events, what would y'all do? Yeah. But none of these people do events. Right. Very few of them did an event.
Some of them do.
It's not
But
many.
yeah, I mean, it's so funny.
The events are out there to do. Yeah. Why don't we do all of them? Well, we can't work every weekend and all week too. So
yeah.
We pick our events.
Yeah. And again, it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks about what you're doing, because it's not your business is your business and their business is theirs. And that's all there is to it. So you just have to be very comfortable and confident in what you're doing and how you're doing it. If you're hitting the goals that you're setting for yourself, that's what matters. Yep. So, people can.
I mean, when we first started, we did all the events. We
did in the area.
We did all kinds of events, and we just learned to stay away from this type of event.
I'm picky. I'm very picky now about the events that we do.
So. Pickier on the events that we do, for sure.
Yeah.
But before we did all of them, there's an event, we're coming. There's an event, we're going to do that one too. Well, next week, we were there. We did those when we started.
Right. But anyway, back to, you want to make sure you're having fun, and you want to make sure that you're, because you're more productive when you're having fun. I mean, quite honestly, I think that's with anything. You're just more, revisit your why frequently. Beth said it perfectly. Yeah, it will change as you grow. It totally changes as we've grown, 100%. But yeah, revisit that, because you got to stay in the fun zone. I mean, it is a business, absolutely. And I take it very seriously. But at the same time, I had to check myself and realize, okay, what are the things that are making me not have fun anymore? Because there's no reason. This business is nothing but fun, so long as we make sure that we are not getting ourselves into these other things that are driving us crazy. And I think I don't want to say mental, but it's almost like we talk about it all the time. Your mentality is everything. So have fun with it, and don't worry about what others think, because it's your business. And I mean, this last year, I didn't work to earn the incentive trip. I missed it. I didn't miss it by a lot, but that wasn't my concern. And there were people that said, oh my gosh, you didn't earn the incentive trip. And I could just feel the judgment. But it's like, you know what? No, I didn't. And I'm okay with that. And that's where we have to be. We have to figure out where we want to be and be okay with that, and not let what anybody else says influence us.
We had other plans for vacation. And the incentive trip would take away vacation from me, that I wouldn't be able to do some of the other things that we've had planned this year.
Sandy wants a shirt like mine. I'm hoping that they put these on. I bet you they put these in Vistaprint. This feels like a Vistaprint t-shirt. I bet we may want to check and see if they have any, because thank you. I like it. It's a good shirt.
What does it say?
Someone we wish we were like.
The difference?
Yeah, be the difference. Hang on. This one I want to read. We all have someone we wish we were like. There's probably someone who wants to be each of us while we are questioning I want to be Dana when I grow up. Well, thank you. That's sweet. But you're right. And then it goes back to the whole comparison thing, and we compare ourselves, and we say it all the time, but we end up doing it. And I mean, the important thing is to keep feeding ourselves the right information so that we over talk the negative stuff.
Okay. But I want to say, be the difference.
Thank you, Bonnie.
Be the difference for yourself. Don't get in your own way of your success.
Right.
Don't get in your mind and talk yourself out of it or whatever. You can do this. Be the difference for you or your family.
Yeah.
I mean, be your difference. I mean, the theme this year was be the difference, and they're saying be the difference for somebody, but just be the difference for yourself. Get out of your way. Make yourself succeed.
Mm-hmm.
Get out there and do it for you and your family.
Yeah,
I mean, Dana's done this for her and us. I mean,
well, and what ends up happening though is when you're doing that, and then you start to see that other people are coming along too on your journey, and that you are making a difference. And so then all of a sudden it's like, okay, cool. Like we are all making a difference. And so that's, I love the theme. I think that it's,
but I just be the difference for yourself,
to absolutely,
and then you'll be the difference for other people also.
Yeah. If you're not happy, you're not going to be able to make a difference. Right. I mean, we have to be happy.
Yeah. Yes.
So Shannon said that she was terrified going live and stumbled so much at first, but now she's better and her VIPs cheer her on.
I just want to comment on that and say, people that are afraid to do that, go ahead and just video yourself.
Yeah.
Video
I did
yourself
that a lot.
And then play it back and see where you have issues. Maybe you say, then
I do that a lot, y'all.
And then do it again and learn to video yourself, and then learn to go live. I mean, you don't have to come out.
You know what I did?
Not practice it first. Get used to being in front of that camera and get used to talking, into the microphone. Get used to it and video yourself and practice.
So I created a Facebook group that I'm the only one in, and I would go live. And because I figured what made me nervous about going live more than anything else was just the mechanics of it. Like, I'm so scared that I'm going to hit the wrong button, or it's not going to work right, or whatever, because I told them I'm going live. Now I got to get there. So I created a group that's just me, and I would go live. I would practice going live in there, and then I would make sure that the screen looked okay. And I would see, I say a lot. I was watching a video that I did today, or that I did a couple weeks ago, and I'm like, but anyway, try that even, and just practice there, and then go live with your VIPs. They're going to love you because they're going to understand that,
you're human.
You're doing it with them, and that's super cool.
You're going to make mistakes.
Right.
People like that. They like you being you.
Beth said she had a major shift in her business last year because her goals were different. I had to focus more on my team and their goals so we could reach the big goal together. Absolutely. I like the new version. That's cool. See, I love that. I need to figure out what I find fun. That's what I'm lacking. I went through that, and it was a real struggle because all of a sudden one day I thought, you know what, I'm just not having fun. I mean, I feel all this pressure and it's not fun. And so, sometimes you just have to shift. I was in a funk, lost my sprinkle excitement for a bit, but I'm back. Awesome, Des. I love it. You got to love what you do and do what you love. That's right, Bonnie. Yeah. Leslie said, my goal is to figure out how to get to next level of customers out of family and friends groups. Last year was so big, never expected. Any tips? Appreciated. So the biggest one that I took back from Reunion that I started implementing today was grow the group with your VIP group, and like going in, like a couple of these others have said, sharing with them what your intention is and what you're looking to accomplish, and then asking them to help you grow your group. And you can do incentives. Maybe you do some sort of an incentive where somebody's going to get a couple of free samples, or maybe a free jar or something like that. But growing your VIP group, letting your customers be the ones to invite their friends into your group. And that's a whole new level for you. Like, these are going to be people that you don't already know, and you're letting your current customers do that for you. So that was one of the biggest tips I took from Reunion that I implemented. I started today. Hey people. Okay, let's see. Y'all are my inspiration because I enjoy these every month. Aw, makes you feel connected. Thank you, Bonnie. We love being connected to you. We missed not seeing you. My goal is to get the incentive trip, Pink Sapphire again, and have a lot more from team come on to Reunion in Reno. Absolutely. I've always had a test group. Oh, cool. Okay, good. I'm trying to fix my name. It's Betty Swimming to Mexico. I love it. I say, oh my gosh, I didn't realize how much I say it. And like I said, I watched that video today and I'm like, you got to be kidding me. But oh, well, you know what? We're human.
Yes, we are.
I created a goal setters group and we are being raw with each other, motivating each other and holding each other accountable to what we are doing week by week. Awesome. I love that too. That's awesome.
Make your workspace fun. Last month I talked about, making your events fun. Make your workspace fun. Get you a nice, cool desk, whatever you need in your office to make your office fun for you to be in.
Or just pictures.
Pictures.
That's
places,
one thing I've always done in my offices.
Beach scenes, whatever you enjoy.
Yeah, surround yourself with stuff that makes you happy.
Make your room, your office space fun.
Mm-hmm.
So you're sitting in your fun space.
Yeah.
I mean, get you a cool chair if you'd like, if that makes you feel good, or whatever it is that makes you feel good and makes it where you want to get in there and work.
Yeah.
And have fun.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. An idea to grow your group. Something I did 2 weeks ago was mystery boxes. The customers had to post a picture on their personal page with a picture of what they got, what Pink Zebra is, and tag me. Then I thank them with a link to my VIP page. I did a drawing for 10 deluxe samples from the new fall catalog. People are curious when they see that. That is an awesome idea. Carrie Ann, I love that. I wish you would you post that in our Peeps group? I love that idea. I'm going to do that. That's great. And then they're doing the posting. And so it's not spammy because you're not doing it. I love that. I need to do that. Okay. Declutter. Yes. Yes. Decluttering is so important. Like right now, me being still not unpacked. Oh, to me, it's like foggy in my brain because I got to declutter. And that means, so yeah, try to declutter if you can. Yeah.
It's going to take me a couple of days. I was so tired when I got home yesterday and I had to get up and go to work today. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to be tired today. And then hopefully tomorrow.
He'll be all lively Friday because we'll be headed to his deer lease. And all of a sudden he's going to have this life come out and be like, yes, I'm fantastic.
Yes.
Because it'll be
Fantastic Friday. Fantastic Friday, baby. Yes.
Can you guys give pointers on how you can plan for those that have not gotten the trip yet? If I get in my head a lot. Do you mean pointers like on like the dollar amounts that you need to set? Or I know that there'll be well, in fact, they'll probably do a focus page again, right?
Are they doing that? What is that thing they're doing? Oh, that's for Pink Sapphire though, huh? It keeps your count of your points or levels.
Yeah.
But they don't have one for the incentive trip?
Well, they typically do, so I'm sure they will.
I know they'll send you messages occasionally to tell me points you have.
Yeah. They do, but they don't start doing that till like October, and you want to get ahead of it. Like you want to start now.
Yes.
Start making that happen. So yeah, we'll get some stuff and then together and we can post it in the group. In fact, I think I have a post coming. I scheduled some posts today for the next few days, and there might be something in there about, if not, it's scheduled for next week. But anyway, I'll make sure we find something, or if anybody has anything. I think Karen Esposito had a couple of graphics that she posted somewhere that showed like examples of ways that you could earn it. So I'll post those. I'm sure she wouldn't mind if we use those. So, but anyway, yeah. Okay, cool. So let's see. Did y'all see in the newsletter, we have new insurance? So like, I'm totally going with that because we pay so much money in insurance because we have to. But if
we had the money that we paid to insurance companies every month, we would be rich.
Right. Probably everybody would be. Or there's people that don't have insurance because of that very reason. So Pink Zebra now has a whole bunch of options. And of course, this afternoon, I'm like, oh my gosh, do other direct sales companies even offer insurance? So that's definitely a selling point. I know we used to kind of offer it in the past, but I don't remember the policies being that great, which is why we didn't go that route. So we'll be doing that. Look into that. Like, seriously, go back to the newsletter that they just sent out, and there's a link, and you will see once you pick your state, it'll list all the options, and you just click on the cost of each one so you can get an idea. And oh my gosh, so cool. So anyway, has anyone gotten their virtual packages yet? I just saw someone earlier on this call post that they just got theirs today.
Yeah.
Arbonne does not offer insurance. Yeah, I don't know if I don't think there's too many, if there are any, but I don't know. Definitely a good recruiting point.
Yeah.
And it looks like it's really good, decent insurance. So anyway, just thought I'd throw that out there. Be sure to check that out.
Now, we're going to grow our business by 2, 3, 5, 10. What was it?
Oh yeah, it was by you were going to double it, triple it. I was saying triple mine.
Yeah, one was 5 and one was 10.
Yeah, one was 10. But the key to all that is making sure you're being realistic. You definitely want to be a little uncomfortable with your goal, but
we all want to be
realistic.
10 times, but
yeah,
be realistic. Yes.
Yeah.
Double, triple.
Yeah.
Just make your work time quality work time.
Right.
Don't, some people lock the kids out of the room and they work. Sometimes that helps. I'm just saying.
They lock the kids out of the room.
Well, they don't let them in. They lock the door. And the kids are out there screaming
in the hallway,
want to come in.
Most parents aren't going to do that. I would have never done that. Although Drew, when he was younger,
you locked me out several times.
I didn't lock you out. I just shut the door, and when you open the door, I give you a look.
Right.
Yeah, if I shut my door, that means I'm I'm diving into.
Like, what is she doing? She closed the door.
It's usually because I'm on the phone trying to talk to people, and I don't want somebody watching over me. I'm not comfortable when somebody's watching over me. 2, 5, 10 times sponsoring. Thank you. Yes, to grow your team.
But it sounds like we have next 10 years. We're going to be. What did I understand that correctly? The next 10 years, we're going to be in 20 different countries, 20 other countries.
I don't know.
I think I heard that.
I don't know.
I think that's what they're planning. I mean,
I'm
assuming Mexico's coming soon.
Well, Mexico, but and Mexico will be fairly easy, I think, as far as the shipping and stuff goes. But I'd like to see a warehouse in Canada.
Yes.
So That's just me. I don't mean to. I don't want to start anything, but I'm just saying.
Well, they used to talk about it up in
the
Northeast, but then now they don't talk about that anymore.
I know. We'll see.
Maybe they're just going to surprise us one day.
They better.
Maybe they're going to rent some space from Amazon.
Right. 10 countries. Okay, 10 countries.
10 countries.
So it's 10 countries in 10 years. I thought 20 sounded kind of high, but I wouldn't.
I mean, we dream big around here.
Well, we do dream big. That's for sure. That is for sure. So, okay. So somebody had asked me, I met a couple of really nice ladies on the bus going to the Branson Bell that asked me to talk about new recruits. Like, what do you do with new recruits? And I know it was also brought up in, maybe 20 years. It was brought up a little bit in one of the sessions as well. The breakout sessions, I got to go back and watch once they load those, because I didn't get to see, I only saw, well, obviously none of us saw but 2 of them. So anyway, but the biggest thing, in my opinion, on new recruits is making sure that they know how to log into their back office, and making sure that they understand what the dashboard shows, where they can find the information, and how to get into resources and the new consultant first stop. Because if they go, I don't know, I'm sure everybody's been there, but if you go and look at resources and then click on the new consultant first stop, that literally has a worksheet in there that will take them step by step by step by step on doing their picture on their website, putting in all of their banking information so they can get paid every month. I mean, it has step by step. And I just hate to think that people are recreating all of this when they have a new consultant join, because that's a lot of work and it's already there for you, and you want it to be replicatable. You want your new consultant to be able to do the exact same thing when they get a new consultant. So instead of making this really, really hard. Just keep it simple and show them the basics, and then make sure they understand that you're here for them. I mean, I will tell them, I'm here for you. I don't know, I mean, I try to kind of get the feel for how they want to work their business, obviously, and talk to them about what it is that their goals are. And if they have big goals, then I let them know that, I can either be your encourager, or I can like stay on you if that's what you need. But I need to know what makes you tick, because I don't know. I don't read minds. I have not figured that out yet. So, but just kind of figuring people out, and then, doing that. Like, I don't babysit anyone at all. And I feel like, because we are 18 and older, which means we're adults, that if someone does need me, that they will reach out to me, because I feel like I pretty much put it out there to everybody that I'm someone you can reach out to. So, I mean, that's really all you can do. You're going to have people that aren't going to relate to you. And that's okay too. If they relate to somebody else's training, or if they make a connection with somebody that's not even on your team, that's great. Whatever makes them tick, let them go with that, because I mean, it's their business and you just want them to be successful. So, yes. If somebody doesn't get anything from me, that's okay. I'm not going to, be upset about it. If they're going to go take training from other people, hey, that's great, because we all learn differently. We all connect with different people and personalities. And some people like really high energy, whereas some people like a little bit more of a steady flow, and everybody needs, I don't know about the 18 being adult. I know, but I was trying to like use an example. But yeah, I mean, I have found, and this is after doing this for a long time and learning the hard way, that the more I hold someone's hand, the more they continue to expect it. Right. And the more they get upset when all of a sudden I'm like trying to get them to do their own thing. So if you start right off the bat, letting them know, hey, I'm here for you, but here's your back office. Here's how you get in. Here's your resources. First consultant stop there, go through the videos. If you have questions, reach out to me. I'm here. This is what we do. It's their business, just like it was my business when I first started and I had to figure it out. I mean, I don't want anybody to have to figure it out like we had to figure it out back in the beginning, because that was crazy. We were brand new and it was crazy. Now we have the resources. So there's really no excuse. I mean, like I've heard people say, well, my upline's not very active with me or whatever. Well, then reach out to somebody who you connect with, because,
there's groups.
You don't need your upline.
Yeah.
Yep. Jennifer had that problem in the beginning, right? That's okay though. I mean, I think I figured out now to let you see my name. Oh, there you go. I can see you, Brandy. Good job. Carrie Ann, no babysitting. You're not doing them any favors either. I think sometimes we tend to think that we just want to be such a great upline that we want to help them however we can. And yes, we do. And we want to be supportive and encouraging. But at the same time, if we are not letting them figure things out, we're not helping them, because when they get a new team member, they're going to reach out to you and say, hey, I have a new team member. What do I do? How do I you know what I'm saying? Yep. So your upline
they need to get in the back office and look and
figure it out.
Get invested in it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, if she's going to answer the question I have, then I'm really not invested in this company
at
all.
You're so right. That's exactly right.
Yeah.
And it's okay if you don't get something, then reach out. By all means, I am here, and I know all of you are there for your people. By all means, but don't hold their hands and babysit them. Your upline or sponsor does not make or break your success. Amen. Hallelujah. I let them know I'm here whenever, but after I give them the same thing I got, they should be fine. Absolutely. 100%. If they know about the quick start, that will get them off and running, and,
And people have different paces.
Well,
some
people get in and they
jump
join.
In with both feet. Some people get in and they go slow. I mean, the quick start is great, but not everybody may hit it. I mean, they may not really know what to do, or they may not have the confidence to go out in public and try to promote this business. They lack the confidence or experience.
Or that may not be a priority. It may take them 6 months
to get the confidence in themselves to go out with this product.
Right.
I mean, they may just join to to see if they can do it. I mean, don't pressure them.
Yeah, it may not be.
They're like, you know what? Screw it. I can't do it.
It may not be their thing. And if they start off feeling pressure right away and, they're not having any fun, then they may not stick with it. So
yeah, there was someone, I can't remember who it was, but after 4 years, she said a light bulb finally came on. Mm-hmm. It's like it took 4 years. Mm-hmm. It took 4 years for something to go off. And then they started a successful business.
Yeah.
But they just didn't get it. It took them 4 years.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you never know when things are going to start clicking, but they do. And yeah. So, but if somebody knows where to go looking for the information whenever they are ready, they'll do it. So, my biggest thing is to go through the academy. I think they're tweaking the academy too, which will be good because right now between the academy and the back office, there's like some crossover. So that'll be good. They're going to go through and revamp all that. It's going to be fabulous. It's going to be even better than what we have now, which is fantastic. So easy a caveman can do it, right? I need to watch the workshops. Oh no, I hope your cousin is okay. Give them and walk them through the back office. Explain the tabs. Yep, exactly. Bonnie's 5th anniversary, Zebraversary was last week. That's cool.
Wow,
Happy Zebraversary, Bonnie. Yeah. So anyway, that's just kind of, the basics. And I know some people want to, it's a tendency, I think, sometimes to want to babysit or coddle the newbies because we don't want them to go anywhere. We want them to be successful and do all this, but we can't want it for them. And we need to give them the tools to empower them to do it themselves.
I can't want this for you more than you want it for yourself.
Right.
I want you to be successful.
Right.
But you're going to have to want to be successful too.
Right.
I mean, I wish everybody could get a $10,000 a month check and quit their regular job, and that'd be awesome.
Right. Oh, I'm so sorry. She passed away yesterday. Okay, Sandy said encourage all my team to do bash camp. Yes. Shannon, this took me a very long time to understand. I was always down because my sponsor quit and I felt lost. I get it. But you know what? I didn't even know what it meant to have a sponsor. And when I started recruiting people, I wasn't recruiting them to make a team. I was just getting my friends to jump on board to get a discount. And I mean, one thing leads to another, and then, it just keeps growing. So we are all always learning. So, we figure things out and then we tweak them more. I mean, we'll continue to tweak them, right? I mean, we will continue during my recruiting process. Oh, did I read that? No. I interview them to see what they want so that they have some sort of idea before signing up. Yep. I like to educate prior to. Yeah, absolutely. It's kind of like an interview process and absolutely. I mean, yeah, what you said, I 100% I agree with. That's a great way to do it. I'm going to meet you face to face next year. Yay. I think that would be fabulous. I believe in you. You got this, girl. I'm here and we'll help as much as I possibly can. Everybody's so willing to help. And I just love that. And the other thing too is, like I said, because we aren't their boss. So if for some reason it doesn't jive with, you start to get to know somebody that's on your team or in your upline or whatever it is, and things aren't jiving, don't let that ruin your opportunity for success. Go collaborate and get to know some of these other people. On Facebook, we start making these friendships with people, and there's so many people that we can connect to and reach out to that are willing to help. So definitely don't let the upline situation mess up your success. Yeah, we do have a great herd. We have them, a fantastic one. I think that was, I talked about the sidelines. I think that was all I had. We have a Paisley challenge out there. I was going to write about that. And I thought, you know what, there's graphics. So I'll post those later. Or if somebody happens to have them handy and you want to post them in the group, that'd be terrific. But yeah, I make them host a party first. That's a good idea. And speaking of that, local people, I used to do their launch party with them. And I learned really quickly that that's not a great idea because I felt like they needed, it was almost like they kind of like would get me to do the party. And then I'm not sure they were ever comfortable really doing it because I did it for them.
Usually they're launch parties with family and friends, so it's a perfect opportunity for them to get in front of their friends and family and have
practice
hiccups with what they're doing because they're there. But then if she comes and does it for them, and then they're like, well, I can't do this in front of other people I don't know.
And of course, I've been doing it for a while, so I just kind of get in there and try to anyway. I mean, it's great if you've got it figured out how to do it right, but I really encourage, I work with them 100% and get them ready for it and kind of, get them lined up. But then I encourage them to do it by themselves because they will find their groove. And that is really super important. And there's people that do these videos online that show how to do a party and all that kind of stuff. So they can watch and then practice because like he said, it's family and friends.
Yeah.
So you want them to practice on their family and friends because they can say, this is my very first party and I appreciate you guys for letting me practice on you.
I'm learning this. Right. So let me just read some stuff and I'll let you know the answer to your question here in a second. Let me figure this out. Yeah. For sure. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. I don't know who that is, but thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. That would be great, Brandy, if you'd post those graphics. I would appreciate that so much. Okay, well, it's 6:50. I had hoped we could keep this at 30 minutes, but I kind of had a feeling with the excitement from coming back from reunion. Hopefully we didn't lose a bunch of people, but we will.
I really enjoyed live reunion. Mm-hmm. I've got connected with people. I met people that I've not met before. I've talked to people that I've not talked to before.
Yeah, we sat with different people at meals, like people that we.
It's like a new connection with new people. It's just awesome. Got to see Carrie Ann.
Yes.
Got to meet. I don't even know what his name was. He sat at my table, but if he lived closer, we'd probably have beer together. He was a really nice guy.
Was that Annette's husband?
Yep, Annette's husband. He was really cool. He was really nice. He's just a positive looking person, and he was always had nice things to say. And it's like, wow,
he had really good advice for stuff too, like a really level-headed guy. Yeah, you just meet so many. I know we got to hug. Guy. That was so awesome, Carrie Ann.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are so welcome. I'm glad we can do it. Next year we'll drink a beer. That's right, Brandy. We absolutely will. Yeah, it was really cool. And this year I noticed they also gave us a little bit of extra time. Like Saturday, we had that whole from like 5 o'clock or 4 o'clock on to just kind of, see people out there. It was just it was cool.
It was.
In person is the way to go. So, you're so welcome.
In the in-person, I just want to say, find roommates, carpool, find a cheap hotel close by, whatever it takes for you to get there.
Yeah, if you can't stay on
come and just be part of it.
Yeah.
I mean, we're family.
We're
family.
Like, seriously.
I mean, talk to people. I try to walk around a couple times to find people to talk to, or
you did
someone
walk around
say,
a lot.
hey, I know you, or hey, you're Dana's husband. I'm usually Dana's husband.
No, not anymore. Now you're Duane. Everybody knows Duane.
I try to kind of get around a little bit and say hello to people and say hi.
There's Nicole.
But it's awesome.
I was just going to say, Nicole, hi,
hey, Nicole.
I was just going to say that was so cool to see people getting their Pink Sapphire Awards. And, it's so much fun to cheer people on and see all of that. So Nicole was there and got hers. That was super cool.
Yes, she did. Yep.
Reno, here we come. Yay. Rally event registration is rally event registration. That's a good question. I saw an email about it last week. I don't know. We'll post it in the group as soon as we find it. Or if anybody finds it, post it in the group. Y'all, the group, you are welcome to post anytime y'all want. I appreciate all the help in that group. So anybody that ever wants to, if there's information you see before me, grab it and stick it in there. It's fantastic. Are we going to be able to play back the workshop sessions? Yes, I was told. Oh, that's right. Carrie Ann says, aren't you Tom?
Oh, that's right. Who said, oh, yeah, one of Carrie Ann's, somebody she knew said, aren't you
Tom?
Yeah.
That's like, who is that? Who is that? Isn't that Tom? That was funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, about the playback, yes, because I want to watch them too. I didn't get to see, I got to see Melina and Katie. And then, of course, we did the leader panel. So I want to see them all. So, yeah, I'm sure there'll be some hopefully there'll be one close to you for sure. You do not have to apologize. I'm thrilled to hear you were doing punch cups and sharing your pink sapphire. That's a great idea, Nicole. I got to share mine in my VIP group tomorrow. I got to unpack it first. Oh my gosh, I got to go unpack. Okay, we're going to go ahead and let you guys go. I got to go unpack. Seriously, it's going to drive me crazy until I do. So you guys, thanks for joining us. I appreciate you guys for jumping on and just, continue to do you, boo.
And be the difference.
That's right.
For yourself. Be the difference for yourself.
And for others. But
and for your family.
For yourself.
And for your dogs.
Be happy and have fun.
And for your dogs.
That's right.
For your family, for yourself.
Thank you, Sandy. Thank you guys so much again for joining us, and we will talk to you soon.
Yes, we will.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Bucky, you were quiet tonight.
Bucky almost took a nap.